If you're working in Python, you're dealing with text. It's just a fact. But are you doing it the modern, efficient way? Today, we're going to master a simple yet incredibly powerful tool that's absolutely essential for anyone working in the AI space, the F-string. And trust me, it's going to completely change how you write your code.
Okay, here's our game plan. We'll kick things off by connecting the dots between AI, Python, and you. Then we'll look at the old, clunky ways of handling text. After that, we'll dive into the much better way with F-strings, touch on a few must-know string methods, and then bring it all home, talking about how you go from this simple piece of code to real-world creation. So, you might be asking, why start with such a big picture? Well, because learning how to handle text in Python, it's not just a simple coding exercise anymore. It's become a fundamental skill for actually taking part in this massive AI revolution that's happening all around us. Just let that sink in for a second. The technology that is reshaping our world right now might be even bigger than the internet itself. I mean, that is the scale of the opportunity we're looking at. And it's all built, line by line, with code. And that opportunity, well, it translates into some very real-world value. Developers who have these modern AI skills are in massive demand. But to build those incredible tools, you have to nail the fundamentals. And that all starts with handling text, the very fuel of these AI models, as efficiently as possible. At the absolute heart of generative AI is text. You've got prompts going in, you've got responses coming out, but for a long, long time, just combining a piece of text with other data in Python was honestly a real headache. This was the first way most of us learned. Just use a plus sign to stick things together. But as anyone who's tried this knows, the second you try to add a string like age to a number, bam, you hit a brick wall, a type error. It's a classic, frustrating roadblock. So what was the fix? You had to manually and painstakingly convert every single variable that wasn't already text into a string using this str function. And yeah, it works, but just look at it. If you had 5 or 10 variables, your code would turn into this long, unreadable chain of plus signs and function calls. Super clunky. So then came the format method, and this was definitely an improvement. You use these little curly braces as placeholders, and then you list your variables at the end. But you're still doing these mental gymnastics, right? You have to look at the placeholder, then jump to the end of the line to see what goes in it, and then go back. It's just not intuitive. But thankfully, Python developers felt that pain too. The language kept evolving, and it delivered a solution that is just so much more elegant, powerful, and clean. And that's where we meet the F-string. And here it is. This is the big aha moment. Just look at the difference. It's night and day, isn't it? On the left, you've got that tangled single line of format. On the right, the F-string is just a thing of beauty. It actually looks like the text you want to create. The variables are right there, inside the string, exactly where they belong. There's no back and forth, no guessing. It's code that you can read like plain English. So what's the magic here? It's almost laughably simple. You just put the letter F right before your opening quote. That's it. That one little character transforms your string into this powerful template. And now you can put not just variables, but any valid Python code. I'm talking calculations, function calls, you name it, directly inside those curly braces. And Python just handles it. All the type conversions happen automatically. No more type errors. Now, this gets especially powerful when you're building something complex, like a detailed prompt for an AI. You just combine that prefix with triple quotes. This lets you write out a whole paragraph with all your line breaks and formatting and just drop your variables in exactly where they need to go. It is, without a doubt, the cleanest way to build dynamic text. Okay, so you've just created some perfectly formatted text. What's next? Well, a lot of the time, the text you're working with, maybe it's user input or a response from an AI, is kind of messy. And that's where Python's built-in string methods come in. They're your toolkit for polishing things up.
And here are 4 of the absolute essentials. You got a name with extra spaces at the end? Strip will clean that right up. Need to format a name properly? Title will capitalize each word for you. And when you need to check if 2 strings are the same but you don't care about capitalization, upper and lower are your best friends. These are crucial for keeping your data consistent.
All right, let's zoom back out. We've seen how to create and clean up text in a really efficient way. So now let's answer the big question. Why does this one, seemingly small skill, matter so much in the huge world of AI? And here's the key takeaway. F-strings aren't just some neat little trick or a nice to have. They have become the industry standard for what we call prompt engineering in Python. Every complex set of instructions you send to a large language model is, at its core, just a string. F-strings are the tool that makes building those instructions readable, manageable, and incredibly powerful.
So you have the tool now. This clean, simple syntax is your gateway into the world of generative AI. It's the foundation you'll use to create sophisticated prompts, to understand the output you get back from an AI, and to build applications that, frankly, we haven't even thought of yet. So the only real question left is, what will you build?